YouTubers, subscribers, and friends. I'm over here at Home Depot looking at LED lights, and I seen some of these right here, strip lights. These are $39.97. LED light fixtures. It's only this is a 12-inch. There's only two in those. Those are the square flat ones. This one's $48. There's three in this. This is an 18-inch. I got the LED rope lights here for $32.97. 13.5 feet of rope light. That's something similar to what I have for my dogs, except mine's solar power. I wanted to see if they had anything like fluorescent lights here. They have one right there. It's 2-foot LED high bay. It's integrated LEDs, no bulb required. It's 120 to 277 multi-volt driver. Add motion sensor for maximum energy savings. Sold separately. It's 11,200 lumens, and it's $199 right there. It's extremely bright. I have sunglasses on. It's still freaking blinding me. So I want to go show the other LEDs they have. So I'll be right back. I found some over here on the end of the aisle. It's $9.40. It's a 6-watt LED light. It's bright white LED. It's the 40-watt equivalent bulb. It's 450 lumens. Its estimated energy cost is 72 cents per year. This is similar to what I have in my house, except mine's 60 watts equivalent. It's cheap price, $9.40. They have another LED right here, 40-watt equivalent. It's 450 lumens. This one's $23. But I know they got a bigger selection. Here's a solar LED spotlight. That's $35. And a motion sensor, solar powered LED security light, $66. There's a smaller LED solar security light, $53.97. Here I found a dimmable LED. That's the brightest. It's got a dimming switch. Make it brighter by sliding this thing up and down. I don't know where this bulb is. They don't have this bulb around this area anywhere. It's just the dimmer switch. It's pretty cool though. You'd be surprised how bright this is until you get it at nighttime. This doesn't seem too bright right now, but when it's dark outside, this is extremely bright. Your eyes adjust very quick to it. But this is even brighter, dimming it, I mean. But I'm in the light bulb section now. Here's the LED light bulbs. The different LEDs. This is what I have in my house. I have one that looks exactly like this, but mine is 65. But I bought it a couple of years ago. This one uses 9.5 watts. That's a 75-watt one. 65 watt, uses 9.5 watts. There's a floodlight, 90 watts, uses 18 watts. I have a floodlight in my house. Well, I used to use it. It was 150 watts. This was 90 watts. But this uses 8 watts. I'll take it out and look at it. 40 watts uses 6 watts. 50 watts uses 8 watts. 25 watts uses 6 watts. Well, that's pretty bright, this little bitty tiny thing. That's a different plug though. This is like that one I was over there in that dimming area. The dimmer, 60 watts uses 11 watts. Now this 60 watts uses 11 watts, and this is 60 watts, but it uses 9.5. And we got the prices down here. This there's 120 watts. It uses 19.5 watts. It's 1300 lumens. It's $31.97. That's pretty cool. I might get one of those for my backyard. I only got a 3-watt one in my backyard right now. But I've been thinking about putting more lights back there. I was thinking about maybe solar power lights though. There's one for $9.97, like it was over there at the end. This is what I have in my house, that I use in my house. And this is expensive. When I bought it, it was only $9 or something when I bought mine a couple years ago. I had to get an adapter so I could screw it on here so I could screw it into my lights. This is what I run outside my backyard for my dogs, and this is what I have in my bathrooms. Here's one for $10.97. It's 10.5 watts LED. It's equivalent to a 60 watt. Now this is pretty good. Uses 10.5 watts. It's equivalent to 60 watts. It's only $10.97, and it's 800 lumens, so that's pretty good. Considering I have a 65 watt one like this. It uses 9 watts. $19.97 for this down here. Like I said, I'm at Home Depot. These are all the LED lights that they have here. I like this one. This is $10.97. It's 800 lumens. You know, you have to be careful what you pay for. Like this one is, like I said, this is 60 watts. Uses 9.5, and it's this type of bulb. And this one is 60 watts, but it uses 11 watts. It's 1.5 more watts it uses. As you saw in the dimmer section one, this one was pretty bright. So you want to go for the cheapest price and the brightest lumens you can get. So this is like $10.97, 800 lumens, which is pretty bright when you think about it. I mean, if you're in your house and you're running 75 watt light bulbs, like I have it set up in my living room that runs 3 lights on one ceiling light area that had 75 watts when I first moved in. Had 3 of them. So, you know, 3 times 75, that's how many watts I was using. And I replaced those 3 75 watt light bulbs with 3 light bulbs like this. And you can see 3 light bulbs like this, it uses 9.5 watts. And 3 times 9.5, you see the wattage difference. I'm not going to do the math. You can do the math yourself. Here's that dimmable one right here. This is 8 watts. This one's 11 watts. They're the same price.
No, this has to be done.
$14.97. 11 watts. If you're gonna pay $14.97, might as well get this one right here because it's 11 watts. It's equivalent to a 60 watt light bulb. This is an 8 watt equivalent to a 40 watt light bulb. This is 470 lumens. This is 830. So this would be the better buy if you're going to spend this amount, $14.97. So that's 830 lumens. That's 830 for $14.97. Uses 11 watts. This one's 800. It uses 10.5 watts, and it's a 60 watt equivalent. So this one is still your best buy if you're going to buy, you know, LED light bulb. You know, you don't really need that much light in your house when it gets nighttime. Let's see what else they got here. So here's another one. It's $14.97. It's 40 watt equivalent bulb, and it's 450 lumens. So that one's not that good for that price. There's a $15.97. You get 2 equivalent to 40 watt light bulb, and it uses 6 watts. It's 480. So that one up there for $10 is still the cheapest best buy if you ask me. If I was going to buy it. Let me see what else we got here. 1997. 325 watt lumens, 30 watt. I won't buy that one either. There's a 40 watt right here for $15.97. It says Daylight and Luz Natural. It's 850 lumens, 60 watt. No. This one is your best bet out of all of them. This one right here. $10.5 watts, it's equivalent to 60 watts. It's 800 lumens for $10.97. That's the best price. LED bulbs. Out of all the LED bulbs here, that's the best price. You have to search, you have to look around. Like I said, the $14.97, I thought that was pretty good price for 830 lumens, 11 watts, 60 watt equivalent, which would be the second best price. Because this one is the that one right there is the one that was over there on the dimmings. This is right here, one LED light bulb lasts as long as 25 traditional bulbs. This right here is consumption. Traditional light bulbs, light output, energy consumption. LED bulbs consume an average of 85% less energy than traditional bulbs, which is true because I've saved $65 on mine since I switched my house over to all LED bulbs. This is what I run in my house. I run this, actually it looks like this size. This one's a little bit smaller looking, but the one I run in my house looks like this. It doesn't have this, but it looks like this but without this. But I paid $9 something for mine, and I run this type in my bathrooms. One bulb in my bathroom lights up my whole bathroom pretty good. And if you're like me, you have kids that don't like to turn off the lights, it doesn't matter if the kids leave these lights on. Alright, I'm going to head over to Lowe's and see what the prices are at Lowe's. Here we are at Lowe's. Let's go take a look and see what the prices are at Lowe's for LED lights. LED lamp. It's bendable. Got a little switch down here. It's $19.98. Again, this is at Lowe's. It's the only LED lamp I see. Here it is actually turned on. Right here. See how bright it is? And it's bendable. That's pretty cool. It's got a clamp right here. You can unclamp it. And then you can bend it any way you want. It's $19.97. And then here's a adjustable kind of like spotlight. This one's $24.97. Let's go look at the light bulb. Here we're in light bulb section at Lowe's, and this is a 120 watt equivalent. It uses 23 watts and it's $39.99, $39.98. 1400 lumens. This is 1100 lumens. I mean, this one's a lot brighter, so why would you pay? And it's only got one in the middle. That one has one in the middle too. But this is the same price as this one, and the exact same thing. 25,000 life. It's white. It's 11,000 lumens, and this is $2.53 per year. There's another one, $32, and it's only 1,000. Well, I mean, if you're gonna spend, might as well spend, you know, the extra couple of dollars and get this one if you're gonna get a big one, because this is the same setup. So far, I'm seeing that the LEDs at Home Depot are cheaper than the ones here at Lowe's. I'm trying to find the 800 lumens. So here's a 750 for $27. You can get at 800 lumens at Home Depot for 10 something. They have a much bigger selection at Home Depot than they have here at Lowe's. 900 lumens. Is this LED? Natural daylight. This is an LED. It doesn't say LED anywhere on this. I don't think it's an LED. No, it's a CFL. They're trying to freaking... Inside you can see the CFL, which is mercury inside. They're trying to make it look like a LED. Busted. I got you. Doesn't say LED anywhere. See, this says LED. This says 39. 65 watt. It only uses 12 watts. Nah, that's too expensive. And you got your LED here. It uses 10 watts at 75 watt. Equivalent $24.98. 660. I mean, it's only 660. You can still get the 800 lumens at Home Depot for 10 something. This one is 50 watt equivalent, uses 8 watts, $24.99. Now I'm finding that at Home Depot is a lot cheaper in LED bulbs than they are here. This one is $17.98. It's a 40 watt equivalent, uses 6.5 watts. It's only 400 lumens, and it looks kind of like that dimmer one at Home Depot, but the one at Home Depot is definitely much better. Come up to here. This is a 3-way LED, $34.98. 600, 1100, 1600 lumens. I think the price is still too high. These are regular light bulbs. There's LEDs right here. I have this right now on my front porch, $12.98. When I bought mine, it was $5, 5 something I think it was. 240. That's expensive. Here's a $9.98. It's equivalent to 25 watt. It uses 3 watts. Now this is pretty cool. $9.98. It's 200 lumens. I think the one in my bathroom is still brighter than this. But price is cheap, $9.98. You'd be surprised how bright these are when you put them in your bathroom. Like I said, I only have one in one of my bathrooms and 2 in another bathroom. Now here we go. Here's a $16.98, 450 lumens. And it's equivalent to a 40 watt. But yeah, if I'm going to buy it, I would buy them at Home Depot. They're much cheaper at Home Depot. There's a $12.98, 450. This is the same lumens as that one, and this one's cheaper. Same thing, 450 lumens. This one uses 7 watts equivalent to 40 watt. And this one uses 8 watts equivalent to 40 watts. So this one over here is even better. Which one? This one right here. Even better in the price. I'd buy this one before I buy that one. Here's one, $8.98. Now this is 450 lumens. It's what uses 7 watts and it's 40 watt equivalent to. And this actually is the exact one I have in my house. And this is really, really, really bright. I have 3 in my bedroom, my master bedroom, where my kids play their video games. And they leave the lights on all the time, so I got 3 of these in the ceiling, which before I had 75 watt light bulbs before. This is pretty, $8.98. That's cheaper than those 2 down there. That's cheaper than that $12.98 one, and it's cheaper than this $16.98. And it's all the same equivalent, 40 watts, 450. This is equivalent. This is 450 lumens, and this is equivalent to a 25 watt, and it only uses 7 watts. So I would buy that one before I buy those other ones. Let's see any LED solar lights. This is what I have right now at my home. I use them for night lights. It's LED solar lights. There's a pack of 2 here for $10.98. That's what I paid, I don't know, 6 months, 8 months ago for night lights that I have in my bathrooms. But that's 22. My God, here we go. Here's $10.98. This is, says 2 times 2 pack. Oh, there's 2 of these in here, $10.98. They seem very small. Solar LEDs. These are great for night lights, man. Matter of fact, here's what it looks like right up here. This one here. And this is what I have in my house right here. Great night lights for your kids that get scared at night. This is the better buy though, the 2-pack right here. Alright, well, YouTubers, you know, this is solar lights right here. That's my window shopping at Lowe's and Home Depot. And if it was me, I would be buying my LED light bulbs at Home Depot. They're much cheaper, and you got a bigger selection of LED lights you can buy. So check it out for yourself. Don't just take my word for it. Shop around and make sure you check the lumens. The brighter and the less wattage consumption is what you want, and cheap price. So that's it for now. I'm gone. Get gone.